What are we doing?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. So today Chris is going to talk about his unpopular opinions for The Sims in general. Most of it relates to The Sims 4, but there are a few things that are just Sims in general. We have it all written down, so he's got his nifty little notebook. I wrote them all down in cursive though, so I don't know if he's going to be able to read
I can't
it.
read cursive.
So this is going to be fun.
So I already have a sheet. We have full video on the first one, which is cars. You don't need them. There's loading screens everywhere. That's the watered down version, but you do not need them. It adds nothing to the build mode. Get a toy car, make it big. There you go. There's your car.
Yeah, because it'd be essentially non-functional, right?
It's exact. Like you would click on it, click travel, and it would still be a loading screen. That's all they would do. Would waste the dev's time. There's no point to have it. Create a Sim's not good. It's annoying. Intuitive as hell. Innovative as hell. I won't even debate it. It's good, but it's not neat. It goes too far detailed, and you don't need it to do that. You need other things that the devs could have spent more time on. I feel like that's fair.
I don't know. I just really like Create a Sim.
And then they could have updated it as they went instead of having everything like that. Like, you could have put pools in the game at launch and less Create a Sim, and then added Create a Sim like you are right now with free updates. Just saying. You're doing it. Oh, wow. I can't read that.
So do you think the game should be playable without CC or mods?
You don't. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't need. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. You shouldn't need to go online to find mods in CC in order to stand playing The Sims 4. That's not liking The Sims 4. That's liking the content that people in the world, the real Earth, are making for The Sims 4. It's different, and that needs to actually be noticed as different. That's not liking The Sims 4. That's liking what people make.
But I like The Sims 4, but I like custom content because, no offense, EA developers and the people who design the things kinda isn't that great at some things, like hair. That's like the only CC I really have is hair, to be fair.
But there's a difference between what you do and what a YouTuber that you watch does. Considering she literally cannot play the game with the base Sims.
That's fair. And a lot of people have to add mods to their game to make it.
You have to change the it's no longer The Sims 4. It's The Sims 4 plus extra stuff that you found from people. It's not The Sims 4. You could do the same thing with Sims 3. Just saying. The next one's very simple. University was bad in The Sims 3. University didn't add shit. It added a college campus, but I mean the clubs, they were okay. It was a rank system. You earned more points for who you talk to in the club. You didn't really have to do. It wasn't hard. It wasn't challenging. They went to class like they went to work. You didn't do anything there. You just did homework. It was like you were in high school, but you lived at the high school. It didn't add anything. It wasn't as intuitive as people love to point out and say. It didn't save The Sims 3. It's not needed in The Sims 4, and it won't save The Sims 4 because it'll probably not include any of the things that people liked about it in The Sims 3. Which I honestly can't say what people liked about it in The Sims 3 because I thought it was pretty bad.
But it might.
It's not going to save it.
But it might.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't think The Sims 4 needs saving.
But it's not going to add enough to make it worth $40.
I don't think any of the packs add enough to make it worth $40.
No, none of... There's another one.
That's one that tells.
That's the next one. I hate all the packs.
Oh, the packs.
$40 for seasons. 4 seasons. $10 a season. $10 a season.
I wish I could have bought it by season.
They don't add anything. They add a graphical effect. Are you kidding me?
Can you humor me here?
What?
I have a really strong suspicion. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but let's say hypothetically, they don't make Sims 5 and they just keep rolling with this Sims 4 thing. I feel like they would make stuff packs, a fall stuff pack, and a winter stuff pack.
They probably will.
And because they did that, they did a My First Pet stuff pack. But I want to buy it because you can have like hamsters, and I think that's cool.
You exist. That's the problem. People like you exist, where you would just throw money at it to get all the stuff, and to say you have all the stuff.
It's not to say I have all the stuff.
But it's to play with it for 2 minutes and then just to throw it aside, like you're being a child. You're like, oh, here, Timmy, here's your car, and then he's like, no, I don't want it.
I don't do that.
That's what you literally don't. Cats and dogs. When was the last time you played with cats and dogs?
I use a lot of the stuff.
No, when was the last time you played with the actual thing it added was the animals? When was the last time you played with them? Because that was the big thing. You can't say. Point proven.
Because they take so much work. Like, you actually have to take care of them, and I don't want to do that. I just want them to prance around and look cute.
I'm just saying that they're not needed. They're bad. And going back to the other video, most of the packs they made for The Sims 4, they already made for The Sims 3, they already made for the Sims 2. Sims 2. Even my brain knows what it really is. The Sims 2. All the code is there. You got all the code. You got to change the graphical stuff. Whoa, the camera went all fuzzy for a sec. You got to change the graphical stuff, but the base code's there. You could have just kind of moved it into the new games. That's what you did with a lot of the other crap that's in The Sims 4. I will say
that I wish they had like more original packs. Like they were coming up with new things.
But hold on. Let me pull up the list of Sims 3 packs, and you tell me if they haven't hit any. I think I hit play.
Sims 3 about to know?
No. All right. It launched the screeny screen.
Okay, but something that I think was cool, and it's not directly related to a Sims game. Like I believe it's a game all on its own. It's like Sims Medieval. Like that was cool. They didn't do that.
A whole new set of career options, which you can complete controllers of The Sims as they go to work. What does that sound like? Generations. They grow up and there's more to do.
Don't they do that anyway?
No, but they add stuff for like the older people.
Is that like Parenthood? I guess that would be the equivalent of the Parenthood. Okay.
Jump through the portal gang. Or I don't think they made it into the future yet, but you know, there's Island Paradise for The Sims 3.
The difference is though in Island Living, you could live there as a set of just vacation.
Seasons.
Yes.
Showtime and Late Night are both already in it. I know they're named differently, but they're basically both in it. Supernatural's in it. That's the vampires. That's the vampires.
But Supernatural and more.
Okay, yeah, they got fairies, witches, and werewolves, but they added the witches and the wizards now with Realm of Magic.
I want fairies.
So they took a $20 pack, split it into how much was vampires with 20, right? And then the other one was 20. So they just made a $20 pack, cost $40, and they'll probably add the other two for 20 more apiece.
Did that one come with mermaids?
This one, no, that's Island.
Oh, okay.
The Island one did. University Life, and then the World Adventures one, which you go around the world and explore. They did everything. So all the code for everything, like there is no more original stuff they could touch on.
I mean, I feel like there could be though if they really like thought about it.
Like what? Do you have any original thoughts for that?
Original thoughts for EA? I don't know.
On their packs? Because I got nothing. They've done seasons, they've done the work one, they've done island, they've done random stuff. They already have aliens. Besides exploring other planets, which would be pretty cool.
But you can go to the alien planet.
But that's one planet.
Well, how many planets do you want them to have?
Well, that's the plan. I want it to be like No Man's Sky in The Sims. Yeah, no, I know. Next one. Sims 4 is too silly. It's too cartoony. The way they act is too cartoony. It's too fake. Nobody does half the emotions. Like when people are angry, they're like stomping around all dramatically and whining about every little thing. When they have to pee, they walk at like the pace of a snail trying to get to the bathroom. If I have to pee, I'm booking it.
You know
I'm out.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
So, have you ever played The Sims 4 with children?
Okay.
Have you?
Yes, I played
it with kids.
Children, yeah.
So if you get them a dollhouse, For some reason, sometimes your Sims, not necessarily the kids, these grown-ass adults
They'll
or,
play
like,
with the
visiting
dollhouse.
Sims will come in and just smash the dollhouse.
Yeah, because they're pissy.
They, like, stomp on it. What are you doing?
That's what I mean. No one would do that. And it's too silly, and it tries to, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. It's that bullshit.
I think a good example of that is, like, the walks. I don't know if you've seen the different walks
The different,
you can
like,
set for your Sim.
yeah, no, I've seen it.
And
like,
a vampire walks, like...
That's literally, though, I don't know his name, but the one from Sesame Street, the vampire.
Who won? The Count.
Yes, the Count. I don't know if he had a name. Gold events suck. All the gold events.
Gold, like GOALED, not gold.
And the ones that, well, like the gold medal works too. Events where they tell you how to win that's a stupid concept.
I guess.
Because then it's not you playing the game, it's the game telling you how to play it. It's like going on a date, they just took all the fun out of it.
But you could ignore it and do what you want.
But I like the fact, in Sims 3, if you go on a date with somebody and say you completely ignore the person, hell, you go to the next lot, because, you know, you can do that without loading a screen. But say you go to the next lot, when they leave, they'll send you, like, a message going, I never want to see you again, like, this was awful, this was the worst thing ever. But even if you had relations on that date.
Woohoo!
Even if
they have a word for it, you don't say relation.
Even if you wooed on that date, they could still send you a text saying, man, I did not like that date. Because sometimes they don't like to just have sex everywhere.
You might not know.
What?
Is it Sims 3 where you can get pregnant in the shower? I heard there's a Sims game where you can get pregnant in the shower.
Sims 4 you can try for a baby. I know in Sims 3 you can try for a baby in the shower. Mm-hmm. But I thought they had it in the Sims 4. I'm pretty sure Matt Shea did it.
You can do it in a bush.
Yeah, I know you do it in push.
I think you can do it in a shower.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Seasons has no appeal. Is the next one. That's like number 382 on my list. Why would you make the Seasons? I mean, that goes hand in hand with the PAX one.
So you can freeze people to death.
But if that's the only thing is that worth $20, Brett? Is the doing that worth $20? $20 on my money?
Well, I haven't frozen anyone to death yet.
So no.
You know.
So no, it's not.
Seasons is also $40.
$40.
I believe.
I paid 20. We paid 22. Oh, unpopular opinion for all you Sims people out there.
Oh God, are you gonna?
Third-party cheaper sites are not illegal.
He's going rogue. He's going rogue.
They're not illegal. They're not wrong. It's not wrong to do that. It's like wanting a Razer keyboard, but on the website it's like $200, but on Amazon has a sale for $120.
$39.99.
You would, that's ridiculous. But you would be considered not so smart if you got the $200 off of Razer's website instead of just going with Amazon. So if you want to go to Instant Gaming or CD Keys to get your key, or G2A.com to get your keys for cheap, please do. Because those sites need more support than Origin. EA's doing fine. I guarantee you that. They don't need your money. These sites need to stay in business so I can keep buying stuff for cheaper.
I guess my argument here, like I said to you earlier, is it's essentially like buying a used game from GameStop. Like if someone bought The Sims for PC, returned it, and I went and bought it used. Like that's the way I look at it. Except you said it's not used.
It's not used at all. It's not open. It's not touched. It's a brand new code, and you do what you want with it. And nobody can. All right. So if the code's messed up, the website will either one refund your money or two send you a new code. I've had it done on two different websites of these. One has never failed me. So just use them. Don't feel bad about it. Don't make the Sims community make you feel bad about it.
Literally at Facebook.
Changing them all. Oh. So in the build mode.
I'm sorry.
I like your build mode Sims 4. But do we really need the small door, the medium door, and the large door? No, you don't. No, you don't. It does not matter.
I just like the doors in medium wall height better. I wish they were in the smaller wall height, but like I like them better.
But you don't. that was just a waste of dev time and...
My problem is, if you use the super tall wall height, which the Sims like to do for their like builds that they put in when they release things, they use a super tall wall height. Your furniture doesn't like
scale
work.
well.
It looks weird. It looks super bizarre. My eyes.
It's not like... I get in real life there's differing heights for different people, but like there's like a standard. My dad worked at a window and door company, and there's a standard that they use, and then they can custom make things taller for people if they need that. But like there's a standard. Just keep the standard.
Okay.
And don't add height for the Sims to make up for the fact that you had to add height for the walls and windows. You don't need height for the Sims. The only ones you need height for if they're wearing a shoe that gives them extra height, like heels. I will admit to that. She was right about that.
I just think it's really strange if you put it.
It is strange. It is very strange. So I didn't even know this was being talked about.
You told me to put it down.
No, I didn't know it was being talked about all in like the Sims world altogether. But why do we need preteens? So toddlers are annoying. Teenagers are annoying. And you want like an in-between stage?
There is an in-between.
What's the in-between?
You have babies, toddlers, kids, and preteens.
Oh, they added like actual
But to me,
kids.
a kid is a preteen.
That would be a preteen. That would be your like all right. A kid is probably your equivalent to like a 7 to 13-year-old, which is a preteen. That's all that's the preteen. I don't understand. You don't need it. That's just stupid. Don't add another stage of life. I just live in young adult forever, or adult. And elder. Like, I'd never start below that because their options are so limited and dumb that I don't even mess with them.
I say I add
Brittany's
kids
left the video, apparently.
It's just, I don't know. I make kids, but then, like, I age them up almost instantly. Like, I don't really...
I don't ever make kids anymore. I murdered my last one. Anywho.
There will be I have something coming that nobody knows about, so there will be kids.
I remember playing the Xbox Sims a while back. I had a family have a baby, and I put walls around this baby, and I was like, I'm gonna just kind of let this baby die because it was starting to annoy me. So it starts crying because all of its needs need to be fulfilled. Nobody on the lot can sleep apparently. Now these are the walls all the way around it, and like I put walls around that and walls around that and walls around that with a roof. It's outside. It's outside of the house. If a screaming baby is on the lot at all, none of your Sims are comfortable sleeping. They cannot sleep.
I did that once where I had a baby and I locked it in.
Which I think is interesting.
I put it like in a room with no doors because they kept doing that. If you don't take care of your kids, they'll take them away. And I was like, can't take them away if you can't get to them. And they still did.
They just disappeared.
They just went away. And I was like,
all my money spent on walls. It's just no point.
They'll take your animals too, I think.
They do take your animals.
I want to play The Sims on console. Like, I've been thinking about trying to find it for cheap at GameStop.
I have it.
No, Sims 4. I want to see. Apparently, there's some differences.
Don't get this Sims. It's a watered down version. The Sims 3 was a watered down version.
Then I'll play Sims 3 on Xbox.
I had to buy Sims 3 and then Sims 3 Pets, like the game, separately. It wasn't DLC. It was a whole other game.
But I haven't seen that anywhere else. Like, we go to GameStop and I never see expansion packs for The Sims.
Walmart has them.
Really?
Walmart and Target both
I
have
actually
them.
remember I did almost buy it.
GameStop
like, for the
doesn't sell
computer.
PC games, really. They try not to.
No, but I meant for...
But even for that... But because everything's on the Xbox One, like, on the downloadable... Xbox 360 didn't have that much downloadable support. The hard drives weren't big enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I did almost buy one at,
No.
Walmart once for my computer, forgetting that my computer doesn't have a disk drive.
You don't got the money for that. Anyway,
It was in college.
why is there laundry? I don't like doing my own laundry. And I gotta do the Sims laundry? And I have to pay to do the Sims laundry?
It's an easy way to set your Sims on fire.
I don't care. You know how you set your Sim on fire? Make them cook with no cooking skill. They'll set themselves on fire
I'll be
almost every time.
honest, though.
Don't say you want it.
I do want it, because I think it'll make builds look pretty cool. I could be a little Hillary fart.
Why am I in this video?
Do those closet,
You're the problem with the Sims. You're the reason why it's being just watered down and broke and just crap.
rude.
It's all you. No one else. No. I'm all done. I got no more points. They're all pretty unpopular opinions. The last one I'll say is Sims 3 is better than Sims 4.
That's not unpopular.
It's pretty unpopular
No.
if you ask anyone that likes Sims 4.
A lot of people are super into Sims 3, which I don't understand.
I can play Sims 4, but I can't enjoy it to the same level I enjoyed Sims 3. And it's not the immersion that the it's not just the open world. It's there's a lot of stuff that bugs me about the Sims 4 and the money practices EA does with the Sims 4. I don't like EA anymore. I think they completely lost their way. Same thing with Activision. I think the two major big production companies have just fallen apart when they knew that DLC and microtransactions would make a lot of money. Are you okay?
I was over here because I know that we don't have rights to it and I can't edit it into the video, but in my head I was over here playing the My Heart Will Go On from the Titanic when you were like, I lost my faith in EA. And
I lost my faith in EA.
Rip.
I lost my faith in most modern gaming companies, actually.
EA, I still love you, and this is my channel.
EA?
So don't blame
EA,
me for his
she
mistakes.
is new to the gaming world. I've been doing this since I was 4. Not YouTube specifically, but playing games I've been doing since I was 4.
I'm not that new. I was playing Sega Genesis way back in the day.
I've seen you play video games.
It's bad.
That's not playing.
Hey, I beat...
That is picking up a controller and saying you're playing.
I beat Injustice.
With my help. You never beat Kingdom Hearts, and you say you love that game.
I can't. It's too hard.
Exactly, and then you get motion sickness with every other game, and then The Sims is all you have.
And Minecraft occasionally, if I'm feeling
No, because you get motion sickness. Which, by the way, Minecraft might come to my channel. I'm not sure yet.
Minecraft!
Cube World's coming. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but I'm gonna play that for 5 minutes and then get bored. That sums up Cube World. I'm all done. If you want to take it away.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below your unpopular Sims opinions. I don't know why I said that. I know, I'm bad. I just worked. I got off of work, and this is what happened. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Thanks to Chris for...
You're welcome.
Doing whatever it is he just
bitching
did.
and complaining. I love it.
Whining. To you guys,
whining,
and not just to me for
complaining
once.
and bitching because Sims 4 is inferior.
See you guys next time. Bye!